Welcome to the Tired Ass Podcast. I said,
welcome to the Tired Ass Podcast.
I said, welcome to the Tired Ass Podcast. You say,
welcome to the Tired Ass Ew. Thank you. Yeah.
Well, goddamn.
Sweating.
Oh, you sweating.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Back. Ooh. Yeah.
Welcome back to the Tired Ass Podcast, everybody. I am Zach.
I am Trey.
Listen, bitch, it's another week. It's another Monday.
It is.
Fuck. It's like, just kidding. If you're alive, if you're happy, as my nana says, if you're on the other side of the grass,
I know that's right.
You all right.
I know that's right.
You should be grateful. You should be happy. Yeah, even though you had to go to work, to that tired bitch at work and that bitch next to you in your cubicle, I know, but punch her in the goddamn face. I get it too, bitch.
I get it.
However,
come on.
You gotta go make that coin, bitch, and make this money, girl. Listen.
Gas is still $7 a gallon.
Gas is still $13. Listen. It feels like I can't even get a goddamn hot and ready without getting gas. That's about damn shame.
You can't. I'm sorry.
That's about goddamn shame. How you feeling this week, baby?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. Feeling wealthy. Feeling feeling blessed.
Shout out to Baby
Feeling hype. Okay, listen. I am healthy. I am wealthy. Oh, wait. She'd be a great bop of the week.
Yeah, well.
Maybe she'll be this episode.
We'll see. I don't want to make any promises because, bitch, the way we
we can easily cut it out.
No, but we can book. We'll have to book her.
Yeah, no,
she's coming to perform.
She's coming. She's on the way.
I wonder. Okay, by the way, I don't know if you guys know about the Bop of the Week. By the way, and if we cut out who the Bop of the Week was, the reference why I'm bringing the Bop of the Week in the random ass first part of the episode is only because the Bop of the Week, we're trying to figure out who the Bop of the Week was this week, right? But just to let y'all know, I don't know if y'all know, but the Tired Ass Entertainment company produces those videos you be watching. Yeah. Just so people know.
They may not.
It's just because I think people think they submit those videos to us and we just put it in. No, baby. We hire videographer, set design, set editor, produce the fuck out of it. Yeah. Get it whitelisted by labels. Yeah. So you can have it. Listen, it is not easy. So if an episode don't have one, you know why. you may know why. It's not. We produce those motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. So bitch, just to let y'all know, we're trying to step it up around here. Listen. Black entrepreneurs. Media company owners. Melba Studios. Hello. Okay.
I stand two black bitches.
We have to eat just it
across from
Listen.
Yeah.
Can we get into the Gigiana?
We can.
Is your titties big today?
My titties are actually a little small.
Oh, little mosquito bites.
I got a breast reduction this week.
Listen, I like the lift.
I'm kidding. I got them bigger. I
actually got bigger titties this week. Let's get into the Gigiana and talk about our titties. When is my time coming? When is your time coming when you're reaching for stuff and you're reaching for goals, reaching for, your new time in your life when you see your friends and everybody passing you up in a way where, well, what the fuck they doing different than that I'm not doing? Mm-hmm. What the fuck is going on around here? And I know people don't like to admit this, but motherfuckers be looking at motherfuckers' paper like, damn, why the fuck this bitch? Mm-hmm. And I don't mean that you're a selfish bitch or a mean bitch or a jealous bitch or, But it's human, because I'm gonna be completely transparent here. Mm-hmm. I definitely feel like when I first was like really getting started in this shit, like look over like now that bitch is untalented as fuck.
I'm weak as hell.
Now why the fuck she blowing the fuck up? What I need to do? Not be talented too? Mm-hmm. It had got to a point when I first moved to LA. I thought that I needed to make stupid shit to become something. And because I was looking at the motherfucker's paper, like, well, maybe my time will come after, after I do something stupid. Do I need to do something viral? Do I need to act like, I need to say something vicious to get somebody to beef with me or something? Right. It had got to a point where I felt like what I was not worth it. Mm-hmm. And clearly I need to do something else because my time is not here. Mm-hmm. And that shit made me spiral. Made me fucking, when is my time coming? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I look at people like Gaga as inspiration the most, where that's a bitch that really wasn't my time coming. My bitch got a major record deal with Def Jam, then get dropped. They tell you, we don't know what to do with you. And then she could have gave up, could have fucked it over. All right, girl, Interscope, what's up? Interscope reaches out. Well, let's let you do what the fuck you want to do, and let's see where that goes. I can only imagine that bitch getting dropped from Def Jam and looking at Def Jam roster at the time like, now what the fuck is going on around here? Like, bitch, I want to be sick. When is my time is coming? And I think we often confuse people that think like that with, oh, that bitch must be bitter. Oh, that bitch must be... No, bitch, I'm human. And I really want to do this. I really feel like it's my time. But the universe will tell you, bitch, no, it ain't.
No, it ain't. Slow down. Slow down. Hold on, girl. Hold on.
Halt.
Everybody has... I'm weak as hell.
Oh, hold
Everybody has their own trajectory. And that
Talk about it, bitch.
I mean, it takes time, to learn it. And I was about to say that's something I used to struggle with too, but it's an on and off thing. The way our industry works specifically.
Come on now.
There's so many highs and so many lows. Oof. And I know, like for me, for example, coming up on YouTube, I hit really quick. And
I damn near want to change this title because I like where you're going with this. Damn near want to change this title of the Gigiana. When is my come up coming? Bitch, where is my come up?
I'm weak.
Real shit. I think that's that's the perspective I was coming from with this topic. When is my come up, bitch? Go ahead, because I like the point you're going in. That's what made me think about it like that.
Sorry, it made me lose my...
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You were talking about, to give you a little
I'm weak.
pressure. Yes. You were saying that I hit really quick, social media-wise.
Yeah. I hit really quick. So when I say PR is in my head, so I didn't realize PR was going to be in my head this heavy right now.
You're not talking about your own story.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
And PR, first of all, it doesn't always mean like, oh no, don't say that because management doesn't want you to say that. It's how to say it, huh? Yeah, yeah. Because these are things that I talk about often.
You don't talk about really.
Because I was one of the first when it comes to this social media shit.
Well, I'm happy you said it because I was going to say it, but I didn't want you to be like, Zach, please.
No, I told you my titties are bigger today.
Thank you. Thank you. Because they should be. They should be. Fuck.
I am wearing my cami though.
You are wearing your cami.
I'm wearing my cami.
You are wearing your cami and your blazer. So they sitting up here. They right here, but you But if you open that blazer, just a little bit. You took a button off, I see. I was one of the first girls to do it. Don't say too much for these bitches coming and attack me.
Listen.
I'm
fucking weak. No, but yeah, when it comes to social media, for example, in the beginning of my career, I'm one of the first bitches to do it. Yeah. So for me, it was watching bitches.
Oh, this is a stupid episode already. We talking about how to get the come up. This bitch, when I watch other bitches trying to... Come on, bitch.
Ooh, my heart. No, but seriously, basically taking what I've done and rebranding it, or regurgitating it, and I'm not being shady.
You're not being shady. You're being realistic.
I'm being realistic.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to let you sit up here and think you're being shady.
Listen, because I'm not. I'm not. And there are bitches that will admit, like, oh no, yeah, I got this from Trey, and that's my baby, and I love my girls that do that. But the bitches that won't give credit where it's due, going back to last week with Nicki.
Ooh, come on now.
Oh, this is funny because I know this is what Nick is going through now too with her next chapter. For me, it's always been like watching really untalented white creators around me getting the numbers and getting the brand deals, getting the money, securing the bags. And I was securing my bags, but they were in no way
near that.
No way near what the white bitches were getting.
What they getting right now.
Listen, so for me, I had to... I got to a place where as social media evolved and we started getting into Vine and Musical.ly and TikTok, Instagram, etc., during that time, I started focusing more so on myself and my mental than my career. And funny enough, although I was focusing on myself and posting once a year, I was still bringing in more numbers than the bitches that didn't go on hiatuses. And I'm actually being shady. And the bitches that didn't go on hiatuses and were still posting regularly. And I realized around that time, like, one, I'm not here to play your game. I started the game. Two, I say I had that conversation so many times with, like, YouTube, for example. Two, I'm in it for longevity. This is what I want to do for the, not YouTube, fuck that, but this is the, you know, entertain in general for the rest of my life. And the people that I was comparing myself to in the beginning, they didn't plan to be in the game forever. This is a
check real quick.
Listen.
That's what come on
so
now.
You comparing yourself, a lot of y'all comparing yourself to people who don't have longevity, who don't care about the long run. They care about that quick shit.
They want it right now. They want it right now.
And
that's social media too, though, bitch.
Absolutely.
Social media, and especially this new age, the babies that's born in 2007 and 4. I don't know if y'all really exist, but I'm just kidding. But they have been conditioned to know, like, to think like it's instant. Everything should be instant gratification. Like, bitch, if I want to pop off, I need to be famous tomorrow. Why am I not famous tomorrow? And I'd be like, bitch, you don't want it like that. You shouldn't want it like that, baby. You don't want it as quick as it come and quick as it goes. Bitch, the quick as it goes. Bitch, when I tell you,
I love this for us because it's gonna be so funny. Like when we continue,
bitch. But that's a part of this longevity, because I can say this. When people comment and say, Zach, you should be at 1 million subscribers, I'd be like, I know.
I'm weak. I get that.
Trust me. We're on the same page, mama. I love when new people come and subscribe and say, why is this channel not at... You know, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. But actually, I'm sorry. I do know. And I completely understand why you say that. Because you probably have watched other people. And I'm not here to be, but here to say that there's other people out there that do this and they white and they get 1 million subscribers like it's nothing. Yeah. Bitch, we have to fight. That's why when my bitch Terrell, shout out to Terrell, hit 1 million subscribers, bitch, that was fucking. I had to remind me and that bitch had to cry together. I said, but you need to understand how monumental this is. You have to understand, because it doesn't happen for all of us. The authentic bitches, the bitches that really put the time in, really don't go to sleep. If you know about my bitch Terrell, really don't go to sleep, really fucking put their lives to it every day. This is not a job, this is my life. The people that look at the shit like us, the people that I'm sure that you at home that thinks, when is my time coming? Those bitches, I'm talking to y'all. That shit is gonna fucking happen, and when it does, resonate in that shit, please. I am begging you, please resonate in that shit, because you couldn't have told a boy from Detroit that you will be sitting in Los Angeles for 5 years straight, non-interrupted, and be able to pay your bills off just your entertainment alone. I don't have any other job. This is what I do. So you have to also look at yourself and say, when is my time coming? But realize what time you're in. Also, don't discredit the time that you're in. Because you never know. Because I do feel like, bitch, I want to be one of the biggest fucking stars. I want to be one of the biggest, personalities in the world, bitch. I want all the celebrities and every important figure to want to come to me to talk. And on top of my music, okay? I want to be in that. That's my career that I haven't seen, but I want to make it, right? Which makes me more intrigued to do it, because I don't see many do this career that I want to do. And I have to also realize, like, I want to say, when is my time coming for that? But I also have to realize and be like, but I'm in a sickening time.
A very, very sickening time.
It is a journey. It is a walk. But I had to walk years to get to the point I'm at right now, the time of having my own studio, my own moment. Let me walk this other path. Let me keep walking and realize the time I'm in now and keep walking to get to that next, when is my time coming, that time. And I'm like, fuck, I did it. And resonate in that too. And keep going. So like I'm piggybacking, that longevity shit really means the bitches that really look at their craft or that business that you want to open or whatever the fuck you do, journalist, my authors out there, yeah, you bitches too.
My bitch is at McDonald's.
No, bitch.
Like, I'm working drive-through.
No,
I want to be in management.
That bitches at McDonald's that want to own a McDonald's. I'm talking to you too, bitch.
Or even if you don't want to own some shit, you literally just want to be a manager.
Come on now.
Like,
come on now.
We stand that too.
Yeah. But you, come on now. The bitches that live in it, that I want the best thing. I do. I'm sorry. Don't be afraid to dream big, because bitches gonna tell you not to dream big, and they're gonna tell you what their realistic goals is and shit like that. Fuck that.
Don't ever let that rub off.
Fuck that. Your time, keyword, your time will come, because when it's your turn, can't nobody take that away from you, bitch. I am the keen speaker of this. I'm telling you right fucking now, when it is your turn, it don't matter what you bitches got to say. It don't matter what bitch got to say. It doesn't matter, because they had their turn, hopefully. And that's the thing. You want to be gracious to people.
Yeah.
I want to say that too.
Yeah.
You don't want to look at bitches and envy. I know it's hard, because we're human, to look at bitches like, I wish I had that. It's okay to feel like that, but don't wish harm or bad on that bitch. Like, I hope this fall through for that bitch. And that's going to come back on you, bitch.
That's a whole nother story.
Oh, listen, that's another conversation.
Story,
another episode. But yes, and then that takes me into the anxiety and depression.
Sorry, I'm thinking about all the bitches that wished ill on me. And how ill they are.
Come on, bitch.
Now.
The bitches that really tried to sprinkle their shit on you.
They were, and
now look at them.
Look sick. And look at me.
And don't live here no more.
Healthy.
Gotta go. You've got to go.
Sorry.
Not sorry, though. Because, not sorry. My thing is this. Trey. I saw the Scorpio in your eye.
Higher than the moon.
Yeah.
And I'm in tune. So don't run up. Because if you run up, I guarantee you ain't going to leave looking done up. No Nicki Minaj.
Not Nicki being referenced in both episodes back.
I'm excited.
We have to stand. Oh, the bitch.
Nicki's going to eat this.
You know she gonna gag. You know she gonna gag when she watches. She's
and the barb's gonna gag.
She's such a mess though, because Nicki be watching, bitch. But why y'all think I've never been blocked? She keys. I'm telling y'all, she didn't like so many tweets about me, bitch.
I know.
Good and bad. Bitch, she just be like, yeah, I feel bad.
Yeah, you're right.
But that takes me. No, bitch. That was a good. Because you had to. Take me. Let's talk about the anxiety and depression of that same feeling. Anxiety and depression in general, though. I'm a very anxious person, and I get anxiety really quickly, easily over the littlest things. I'm not depression. I suffer. Excuse me. I suffer with functioning depression. So I don't get depressed in the bed and curl up in the ball and all that. I don't go through all that, because I don't believe in all that with my personal shit, because it makes me more depressed when I'm not moving. So I have to still do something to make my brain work. When my brain goes into deep dark shit and I don't move, it's got to be something really big. But I had to realize that I do functioning depression. I didn't know, because at first I was like, I'm not depressed. I'm a bad bitch all day long.
You depressed?
Yeah, bitch, you depressed.
Oh, wait, not from the bad. You depressed.
But it's also like that
right.
toxic. That what is it called? Toxic
positivity.
Toxic positivity. That toxic positivity shit. I touched about it a little bit. I think in the first or second episode about that whole I'm always fucking positive on my body. Shit is fucking girl.
Oh wait, that's not true.
Stop it. It's not
okay.
realistic. It's not realistic. So I had to step back and be like, oh. I looked up, I'm like, bitch. I talked to a little therapist. You have functional depression. And I said, what the fuck you talking about? They said, bitch, you can go out to work, you can go do grocery shopping, you can talk to your loved ones, X, Y, and Z, but you can suffer in silence very well. And I can.
Yeah.
And my boyfriend brought it to my attention too. He's like, you really know how to suffer. Like, he's like, why don't you talk to me? And I'm like, because I don't think people give a fuck. I don't think people gave a fuck. I don't think people give a fuck about if I feel like I failed today, or like even the conversation we had earlier about the business of the podcast and shifting funds and affording everything and wanting to pay what I think everybody is worth. But bitch, you got to build first. You've got to build first. And then I can get so depressed about that because I'll feel like, well, fuck, I didn't do something right. But then I have to also realize I'm learning. This is a whole new venture for me, a whole new business venture for me. Why do we I want you to answer about depression and anxiety. Why do the strong, the ones that deem strong at least,
Right.
why do it seem like we know how to bury those emotions very well? Why do you feel like, do you think it's due to trauma in your past that you had to bury and like, okay, move on, move forward? Because at least for me, going through foster care, I had to grow up early. I was in foster care from 6 to 8.
Yeah.
And I had to grow up quickly. I was in strangers' homes, and I had to take care of my little sister. And they separated us because I used to have temper tantrums really, really badly, and like want to shut down the whole house and like rip the whole house up. Because if they touched her, bitch, it was over.
That's a show, babe.
You know what I'm saying? And so I was mentally ill at that point on paper. And so I had to grow up quickly. And so I learned how to bury shit very well. And I learned how to be like, I'm okay. Okay, everybody's okay? Let's keep going. And suffer. I'm gonna talk about like cry myself to sleep type shit sometimes. So why do you feel like those like strong people have that anxiety and that depression, but know how to bury it very well? Do you think it's connected to trauma?
Yes. Yes.
Anxiety and depression is a very touchy topic, bitch.
Listen, and there's so many different ways that you can attack it.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, we can talk about how anxiety, depression, mental disorders in general are stigmatized in general across the board, but specifically in Black and brown communities. So I think about growing up Black and
ain't nothing wrong
queer.
with you. That's
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with you. Well, my mother literally said that to me as I was, what happened one specific night? I was sitting in my room, pretzel. I had a rope in front of me. I had some medication in front of me. And I had some scissors in front of me. And I said, Mom, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kill my fucking self.
Right now.
I'll do it right here.
Yeah.
And she was like, it's really not funny.
Yeah.
It's really traumatic, but glad we can laugh at it now.
You gotta laugh, yeah.
Nigga, you not going to.
Oh, a Black mama. You ain't gonna do shit. Boy, you all right.
You ain't about shit. Damn. I was probably like 10.
You were 10?
10 or 11, yeah. Yeah, suicidal thoughts started early.
Oh, well, it started earlier for me because I was in foster care. I was 7 years old. Oh, this got real dark.
I'm weak.
I'm 7 years old, and I never told anybody this publicly. I would think, oof. I was 7 years old, and I took a butcher knife at this lady's house because in foster care, they don't tell you any answers about where your mom is, why you in foster care, what is happening to you in reality, that you're owned by the state. They don't tell you that as a kid, obviously, because you're a spiral. But I found out. Because I wasn't stupid. I was asked, what's happening to my mom? I'd be like, so bitch, why I'm at your house? You know, my nana was a very intelligent woman, so she taught me shit as a kid very quickly. And I started to put 2 and 2 together. I said, oh, I'm not going home. And then 2, that means whoever you talking to, this other white woman about my case. Somebody, I'm within the state of Atlanta. State of Georgia, not with my mom anymore. Yeah. And so I was like, well, since I don't have a decision and everything, I'm going to make my own decision. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Somewhere, one way or the other. And took the butcher knife, put it to my stomach, and I penetrated enough where I could feel the sharpness. And the lady came in like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So, bitch, they wrote, like, document up about me, bitch. He's suicidal. He needs to be put up. So I went to a mental institution at like 7 years old. Like for like 6 months, and like I'm talking like green card, yellow card, red card type shit. If you act a fool, they put you in this little cylinder room with a steel door, and you can't like have a temper tantrum in there. Oh bitch, y'all don't know me for real. Y'all don't know me for real. And I think that my anxiety and my functional depression comes from that because I feel like somebody can take my life away from me again. Which is why I'm so grateful about the life I have now. Yeah. Because I think somebody can just come in and snatch me out like they did in foster care. They snatched me out of my house. The police knocked my door down literally and snatched me out. So I'm thinking that's going to always happen. I didn't even notice this, and this is my first time vocalizing this, actually. I actually sometimes have fears that somebody's going to bust in my house today while me and Brian upstairs sleep. I feel like somebody's like going to just bust in and take us or something. It's really bad. I never talked about it. Just my first time actually vocalizing it. And it's so fucking crazy how that shit sticks. You don't even think about it though. Like you don't even like pay attention to it, and you be like, "Why am I thinking like that?" You probably think like you're just weird, but it's like, no, bitch, it happened to you when you were 7, and your inner child is like, yeah. You know what I mean? Fuck, man.
Yeah.
That anxiety, I didn't know I had anxiety about that. I didn't know, and I didn't know I was depressed really about like shit happened in my past, old friendships, honey. Making sure I'm making the right decisions. I beat myself up the worst, and I can walk around and act like I'm the most okay person. I can, and you know that because this bitch will tell me like, "Bitch, you need to talk to me. The fuck are you doing? Like, I know you're not okay, girl. Stop it." And I'm like, "No, I'm good." No, bitch. No.
Let's take that back. Let's take that back.
How do you manage? Well, first of all, do you have functional depression or do you just...
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
I was talking to a friend about this a couple months ago. There's actually so many events from my childhood that I've blocked out. And I mean, we all know, that that's what the brain does with trauma. Yeah. But I didn't realize just how much because with the spiritual journey I've been on the past, several years, I thought I had uncovered so many different things. And it wasn't until New Year's of 2020, I want to say. Visiting home in Ohio, having a conversation with my mom. Because Spirit, if you don't, Trey is clairvoyant. Trey is psychic. And a couple days before, this was a couple days after New Year's because Spirit gave it to me on New Year's. I won't get into it, but I remember feeling something, and Spirit was like, talk to your mom about this because she needs to get it off of her chest. It was something that happened to my mom in her childhood that Spirit showed me. So I went back home. I was in Columbus that night, went back to Dayton, hour away, and was like, Mom, so I was shown something, and you need to talk about it right now. So we got into it a little bit. You can see all the walls that I was penetrating through, even asking her how much she didn't want to answer that question. But I knew that she needed to because it was related to trauma with me as well. Something about that trauma, that energy was passed down to me and my sister. And I wouldn't be able to heal what I had went through in my childhood until she healed what she went through in hers. So, come on,
generational trauma.
Generational trauma, let's get into it. Because it really is energetic. It literally runs in our DNA. Literally. She told me that night, do you remember when the principal came to the house? You were in the second or third grade. Principal came to the house and apologized for a boy in my elementary school broke into the principal's office and called me a faggot over the intercom.
Oh, you famous.
Mention this. I'm weak as fuck. Yep, she's always been that.
Okay,
cities have always been big. Just didn't realize why.
Listen,
because they told me it was horrible.
Listen.
Yeah, called me a faggot on the intercom, and I had completely. That was actually one of the worst memories that I had of school in that time period of my life. I had completely forgotten about that. I had cried in my room for 3 days straight. It's so bad to the point where the principal had to come to my house and say, I'm sorry, but this boy called your son a faggot actually on the intercom. Yeah. It was a really big deal, but when she asked me, do you remember when that happened? I said, no.
Girl.
I completely forgot about that.
Lock that shit the fuck out.
And that was so big. That was one of the many reasons that I was suicidal. You think about kids being suicidal. Suicide at 6.
The girls don't talk about it.
It's
and then they think it's just no shade, but they think it's just a white kid thing.
And it's not. It's so stigmatized.
It's not at all.
So stigmatized in Black and brown communities. But being a Black queer man myself, I am so grateful that we're stepping into a space, into a universal consciousness where we are opening up, and we are waking up and realizing, oh, this is actually literally clinical.
Literally.
Anxiety, it is scientific. Like there are certain receptors that don't go off in our brains. That, depression. We don't get enough, dopamine? It's clinical. We need medication, but we don't want those crutches. No, I don't want to say we need medication. People should try medication.
It's okay with medication.
It's okay to try
it. It's okay to medicate.
It is okay. We're taught that's, growing up, that's horrible, and we don't need the crutch. We don't need the help. We should just be able to do it ourselves.
And it's like,
and to run that back, because that's so stigmatized, that's why I'm a functional depressionist. Whatever. I'm a functional depressionist. Listen, didn't realize that literally I was depressed in elementary school and anxious in elementary school. And medication would have balanced that out. So you learn to also have ADHD.
Oh, I have it bad. So I used to take pills for it, actually.
I stand. Not stand, but
I used to when I was a kid. I used to have ADHD.
Ritalin.
Really. Girl, Ritalin was my best friend. I was on Ritalin and Adderall, actually, when I was a kid, and my nana fought really hard to get me off of those because it was prescribed by the state. And my nana took me home. Oh, give shout out to Nana. Took me home and started testing me herself, I remember, if you know Ed Helper, it's like a school thing you can print out like worksheets and shit. I think it's called Ed Helper or some shit like that with a little bus on it. And so she'll print out those sheets and, all right, try this. And my granddad making me do fucking dictionary finds and shit like that, just to see if my brain was like, if these people in school, are you really, what's going on? Girl, they saw I was at home just doing my damn thing, just I'll probably, laugh and do shit and get back to work. And she was like, you're just a kid. You're just a kid. Literally. She was like, you can sit the fuck down and when you choose to. But she didn't medicate me, nothing. She was like, let me just see. She took me off of that, and she told me after, she fought my psychiatrist at the time, and my psychiatrist saw him and was like, you know what, you're right. And shout out to Dr. Gardner. She also was like, and when you feel like you need to have those outbursts, you figure out how to express it a different way. Little did she know, or little did I know, she was teaching me how to be creative. She was teaching me how to put those crazy ass thoughts, and when I'm not focusing on school, what else can you do with those thoughts though? What else can you do with them? Challenge yourself to figure out another way to use them. So she believed in medication, but she also believed in, okay, well, are you really in need of this medication at a young age when you're still developing your brain? You're still trying to figure out who you are. And and every day I thank her for that. Because now if I take medication, I would do it for the reason of I need X, Y, and Z. I want to help X, Y, and Z. But I would feel more confident in doing so. And I know how to express that, that urge of, when I wasn't focusing. But now being, with depression and everything, I do want to look into medication about how to subside and make sure I'm, clear thoughts and I can talk my feelings and be rational with my feelings, And I think that we especially like you said in Black brown community, we put a big stigma on medication. Your crazy pills. As you so say. But yes.
Listen.
Anxiety.
She is
depression. It has been a part of both of our lives. Anxiety, depression.
She has.
I think longer than we know, and it did carry on. And it still does carry on in my adult life, for sure, absolutely. But I think I now have the tools to address it.
Yeah. And I stand. I'm so grateful that we have those outlets. The functional depression. That's what I was getting to. To answer your question, yes. And I think that it stems from the stigma, obviously related with the trauma. So with my, battling my queerness, growing up a Black boy, and my parents divorcing, my parents split when I was 5. So I'm growing up in this household and, have visitation with my dad every couple weeks, but, growing up in this household with my sister and my mom and blaming myself and hating myself, thinking that I'm the reason that I came home from kindergarten one day and bedroom door busted down, police done busted in the house and dragged my dad out type shit. Like, I'm blaming myself for these things.
That's crazy.
And to fight that, to ignore that, she's productive. She's productive when actually there's so much, living under that.
That's real shit.
But that's also, I'm grateful that we're challenging those things as of the past.
And talking about it.
Yeah.
On a goddamn podcast.
Okay.
Fuck. I do feel better. I do feel better talking about it, to be honest.
Me too.
If you are still suffering with this mental illness of depression and functional depression, please talk about it in the comments below. You're in a very, very, very safe place with this podcast, I promise you. Just amongst people in the comments too that have the same feelings, very safe space. You all can talk in the comments below. I cannot express the most important thing about having a community in this and talking about it. I know this episode is not as celebrity crazy, so we really want to just talk about mental health in this one. And please know that the comment section is open for discussion, and we'll be in the comment section below. Also, if you need us to, if you have questions and talking, it's just very helpful to talk. And I am learning that this past year of 2021. I did not understand how much importance it is to talk until 2021. So I'm just passing on that to be like, please talk about it. Let people in. Let people know. You don't got to tell about your business, but let people in. And when you're comfortable enough to really express yourself. So that's how I feel.
There'll be a link in the description below also to resources to help you find what exactly you need.
There you go.
With your anxiety, depression, ADHD, be it what it is.
Yeah. Oh,
yes,
we had a good gig, Yana. I almost teared up on this one, bitch.
Me too. You see me clenching my jaw?
You saw me. I said, take them deep breaths, bitch. Take them deep breaths, bitch. Oh, girl, and to lighten up the load, can we play games and gags?
We sure the fuck can.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh.
You want to know what we're doing today?
Hold on. Bitch, what the fuck is this robot?
Yeah.
Bitch, the vacuum cleaner.
The Wally.
Bitch, games and gags. You ready?
Games and gags.
5, 6, 7, hit it. Games and gags. Games and gags. Games and gags. Games and gags.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Games and gags.
Games and gags.
Gags.
Games and gags.
Games and gags. Y'all hoes will be mad at us about these intros, bitch.
I get it. Because you bitches can't sing. B's looking at that. B's taking notes.
Yeah, B's taking notes. Ew, we're disgusting.
Yeah.
We're foul. Okay, Trey, what the fuck you put on this goddamn table, bitch?
I put a lie detector on this table.
Okay.
Wait, that thing slapped down.
So, we're playing a lie detector test here.
We are.
Okay. Oh, it's stick.
We are.
Oh,
Yeah, you can
sticks.
stick it to the bottom. Got this motherfucker off Amazon for like $16.
So it's not the most accurate thing.
Well,
I'm guessing.
yeah, not the most accurate thing, but she detects something.
She don't know if you lying.
Check your mental state.
Unfortunately, it doesn't detect that, but
and it doesn't connect to our brain or anything.
No, unfortunately, we don't have all that.
Okay.
But it does connect. It does read up on a heart rate or some shit.
Okay.
So it just, to the best of its ability, she is $16.
So we're just gonna ask each other some questions.
We're gonna ask each other 5 questions.
Okay.
So 5 questions.
Oof.
And then I'm scared, actually.
Yeah, because it does actually shock you.
Because it does shock you. It shocks you.
It shocks you, bitch.
If it thinks you're lying, you get shocked.
How bad does it hurt?
A little.
It's a little tingle through it.
It's a
tingle.
Remember this?
Oh, bitch.
It
tingles.
I'm scared.
It's very like, bitch, it's enough to shock that. It's like, you ever touch an outlet, like with your raw finger on accident? Or put a battery on your tongue?
I was just about to say battery on the tongue. It gets battery on the tongue, but here.
You be like, fuck. Yeah, it's very that.
I'm scared.
Should you go first?
Girl, fuck you.
I'm scared.
I'm terrified. Should you go first?
Should you go first, girl?
You ready? Do I press a button? I press start, don't I? After I ask the question, correct? Or while
After you ask the question, you press start.
Okay.
But I could have sworn there was a calibration mode on here to make sure it's calibrated or something. I don't know. We just gonna find out, I guess.
Okay, you ready? You see my hand, everybody? Okay, that's where I'm gonna press at. You ready? I'm gonna start something simple, just to see where you at. It's 5 questions each, correct?
See, and here's the thing. I'm not a liar.
Okay.
I'll tell the truth always.
Okay.
But she doesn't know that.
Okay. Yeah.
So if I'm just naturally anxious, going back to anxiety.
Yeah.
And my heart's just naturally pounding.
Okay.
She's gonna be like, this bitch is lying.
Are you ready? Did you Easy. This is an easy one. Did you jack off last night?
Yes. Twice.
Uh-oh. She got you? Oh, you did it.
Good.
I'm sorry.
She didn't lie. She didn't lie. She didn't lie.
You see the sweat?
Oh, you are sweat. That damn thing is. Oh my Trey. Oh, Trey. I'm scared. That Trey is legit sweating, bitch. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm terrified. Can y'all see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, bitch.
All right.
Because this shit really hurts. Y'all think I'm playing.
Y'all think we're over exaggerating?
Bitch, the shit tingles, bitch.
Can you use Trey's water bottle as like an ice pack?
Not as an ice pack.
Fuck. Not burning. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Which one do I want to? All right. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready. Ooh! Ah! Ooh, I'm not ready. Trey! Oh my God!
Have you ever masturbated in public? Oh, it was calibrating for me.
I did. Oh, wait, what? Oh!
Yes or no?
I did. I have. Oh! Trey! Ow! Trey! Hurry up. What the fuck is it doing? What the fuck is it?
It's going to self-destruct.
What is it doing?
I don't know. Maybe it said put your hands on. It said we can't feel you.
Put your hand on it.
Keep your hand on it.
Ow!
Did it? Wait, no.
It legit did.
No.
It legit did.
I'm scared.
Are you telling the truth?
But it
I
can feel
did lie,
it can feel
technically.
Yeah.
Because I did do it in public, but I'm not going to specify. It was in a bathroom in public.
That's still in
It's
public.
a public bathroom.
That's public.
But it wasn't a public bathroom. It was a private, the handicapped bathroom. Yeah, but in a store.
That's still in public.
Is that public?
That's very public.
Okay, but they couldn't
just,
open. No, maybe nobody else was in there. Nobody could have walked in. It was in a public place.
But that's still
in a private
public.
bathroom.
That's in anywhere outside your home.
Okay, then
Yeah.
that bitch fucked me up.
She said, "I can feel you nervous."
Why would she do that?
She said, "I can feel you."
Okay, here, bitch.
You must be lying.
Yeah, here you go.
I'm scared. I need to breathe.
I need a break.
I need to fucking.
How bad did it hurt?
It's, I go all the way up here.
It's a very.
It's more of an irritation than a hurt.
Yeah,
but it's a very icky feeling.
It's so uncomfortable.
Okay, you ready?
We doing 5 questions each?
Let's do 3.
All right.
Let's do 3. All right. I'm gonna go from cold, warm to hot. This is warm. Okay. Jacking off was cold. That's sad.
Sad.
Oh, you about to hate me.
This is warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is warm.
What I'm gonna feel for hot?
I don't know. I hope you get it. All right. Okay.
And I'm gonna tell the truth.
Oh, I know you're going to tell the goddamn truth. Have you ever? Have you ever? I mean, how do I want to word this? Because I don't want you to get in trouble.
Oh no, I can't even be scared.
Have you ever gotten extra money from a brand deal and they asked for it back and you didn't send it back?
Extra money or just
Like they sent you the wrong amount?
no?
No. Did it shock you?
Yeah.
Oh, you liar! You're a liar! She's a liar!
Because I have had a brand ask me to send money back before.
Have you?
Yeah.
Did you send it back?
No.
So she's a little. She said, so this bitch is a little accurate, is what you're telling me. This bitch is a little accurate. She said, I feel a lie in there somewhere.
It's somewhere in there.
I feel a lie. Because I asked you, I said, a brand deal.
But you said if they gave me more money. And I remember when you told me that happened to you. Yeah.
Yes.
No.
But you didn't
not send me the wrong amount.
But you didn't send that other.
Like, bitch, send me more. What the fuck? Send me more. The fuck? No.
Okay, this is warm. This is my warm question.
See, I had 8 different questions I put.
So choose the warmest one.
All right.
I'm already hot.
And you know what? That actually didn't hurt as bad as I thought it would.
It does.
Oh my God.
I hate it.
Wow. Maybe just because I was calmer.
Okay, so let me be calm.
Yeah. And if your hands sweating?
No.
Okay, I was about to say, if your hands are sweating, I know that motherfucker will hurt more. Not wet shock. Nah.
I'm nervous. Oh, I'm nervous.
Oh my God. Okay. Fuck, which one? Oh, because these are good. Have you ever stolen money? From your grandparents?
Oh. No. Oh my God! Did they really make this thing, bitch? Let me find out. Bitch, you really motherfucking got some shit going on, bitch. Is Dr. motherfucking Maury in this bitch tonight? Bitch, is Maury in this bitch tonight?
I'm gonna ask you again.
I definitely lied. Definitely fibbed. Definitely fibbed. I definitely fibbed. Oh no, I fibbed. You know, that was a total lie. Yeah, I remember when I used to be when I was I was 16, going to the movies. My granddad had gave me a couple extra 20s than usual, and he caught on to that. And he said, "Wait a minute." I said, "I don't know what you're talking about. I stole." I stole at least $60 from my granddad, knowing that he didn't mean to give me that much money, but I did it anyway. It was actually quite evil. And then I moved on to then steal my nana's car because I wanted to take a joyride, and she beat my ass when I got home. No, I will never forget it because my granddad came home before me and was like, "Where the fuck is your nana's car?" I said, "Somebody must have stolen it. Oh my God." Meanwhile, I was up the street in the car doing wheelies. Donuts, will you? And I returned the car and I walked in the house like, "Oh my God, what happened?" But the car is here now, and you're here. So you stole this woman's car. So no. So I was an interesting child. So that's why this bitch. That's why I said, "What's she now?" This bitch. She said, "Doom doom 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 doom." No, bitch. It's time for that hot seat.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm not a liar, so
I know. Clearly, I am. Okay, so. Here we go now.
Sorry to this man. I've never seen this man a day in my life.
Listen. Oh God. Oh, this is bad.
Am I going to get in trouble?
Possibly.
Possibly.
It depends how you answer it.
Okay.
Have you ever had sex with another very well-known influencer?
Yes.
Oh.
Damn!
Oh, that ain't a lie, because I know the truth. That's the truth. She just like to shock bitches, apparently.
You know what?
She said, "Girl, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, girl. I don't know.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Maybe that was PR. That's where the shock came from.
Because you know,
now,
if it was true, you have to elaborate. But since you didn't, it said you lied. Then you lied. That's late. That's late. Then you lied. Oh my God. Okay, this is my hot question, correct?
I am weak as hell.
Yes.
It is.
Okay. Did it need to calibrate? No, it's good. It's good. It's good. She's good.
Whew, okay.
Jesus, this show.
Are you ready?
I am.
Has my breath ever smelled like shit? And you didn't tell me?
Yes. Ow! I'm not lying. It was after hookah and fucking vodka.
At the hookah, though.
It was after hookah, and that bitch was in my face trying to tell me a secret, and it smelled like shit. It absolutely smelled like goddamn shit. It just smelled like straight up tobacco and vodka and Red Bull, bitch. So it didn't really stink like ass. It just smelled like his after shit. Like we know. And because the Trey's a whisperer, bitch. Whoo, whoo. I said, woof, for the Trey. I said, you know when you want a bitch to stop talking? So I get You ever had a bitch to stop? Like, you ever hold your breath talking to a bitch? I've done it before. I've done it before. Oh, cause Trey he don't be meaning that, bitch. It was just at the hookah bar. That was the only time I ever smelled this bitch breath, and I said, ooh. I can smell the vodka. Ooh, Jesus.
That was funny.
Shut up. She's still talking. Cause Trey.
I do whisper,
You
y'all.
off the floor.
I do whisper.
Yeah.
I'm fucking weak.
I love you,
Because I
though.
can see that I love you more.
I love you so much. But it wasn't a point to, because you was drinking and smoking.
The girls had 7 shots
Yeah,
and
but
18
see, the thing
drinks.
is, though, because a bitch like you keeps Listerine in her goddamn purse.
She does.
That bitch keeps all the ointments and the patients and the shit.
gums.
So,
all of it.
it was an off moment. It was just a slip up. It was a brief intervention. It was just, your gum went on intermission just for went for a break, That's all. Oh, that's all.
Oh, my
It happens to
heart.
the best of us, though. I'm
does.
sure I've done it to somebody, too. Ooh. But I'm also a bitch that don't like to smell other people's breathing. Like, I don't like laying other people. That's why I don't cuddle like that. Like, I do cuddle, but like, if you breathing in my face, I don't like that. I don't like smelling your breathing.
I like that.
Do you not? You do?
But only, I don't like to feel it because I don't like of hot breath.
Yeah, but I don't like smelling it. Like, if somebody just like laying on you and you can.
I like it. But specifically, shut up, bitch. We're done with you.
You can.
Specifically because I usually come across men with good breath.
Same.
Like really good,
But I just don't.
good breath. I'm like, wow.
But I don't even like when somebody's breath smell like baby breath. Like, I love that. I just don't like.
That sounds horrible. But
I don't. No. I don't like. I just don't fucking like other people's breath breathing
feel
on
that,
me.
though.
Like,
I feel that.
it
That's
don't
good,
even
though.
have to stink though. You don't even have to stink. I just don't like that. I just
Get
don't
that off me.
Like breath, like,
especially
okay.
with Corona now.
Oh,
What's coming from your mouth?
bitch.
To my nostrils.
From my nostrils, bitch. Oh God.
But that's actually really good. I'm glad that's the only. I would have thought that I could have been caught slipping any other time. In 7 years?
No.
Wow.
You really don't.
8 years?
Maybe I've smelled you musty before, but we both were musty at that
Damn.
time.
Okay.
It was after. It was a night. But that's okay.
No, it is.
Because I was musty too.
It's the transition into it. Maybe I smelled you musty before.
But other than that, like, but you don't really have sense. Like, you just smell good, and then that's it. Like,
I'm weak.
I never really like. Ooh, Trey. It's like, oh.
He's been
Oh,
sweating.
you fart. Now your farts are foul.
Oh, no, very.
No, your poop. Now those are foul.
And they've been bad lately because I've been trying to eat better.
And you eat vegan shit now.
Listen.
So when you poop, it smells like fucking chickpea. Like, girl, asparagus, broccoli, cauliflower.
And shit.
And feces.
I'm about to fart now.
Welcome back to Dr. Tired Ass. Here we are again. I have my clients here pulled up.
Yes.
I have to burp, but it won't come out.
That's okay.
Let me pull it up. Okay, here we go.
Is your life in fucking shambles?
If your life in shambles,
fucking shambles,
bitch. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Should I go first with my first client?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a safe space. You know, we don't expose our people when they don't want to be. So I'm going to, want to say anonymous. Anonymous. There we go. There it is. This is actually a really good question. How do you go full time in a creative career when you're feeling stuck in a 9-to-5? That's quite. I get that question actually a lot from a lot of fans. Like, bitch, well, how the fuck did you get here? How the fuck did you? And we were just, oh fuck, that connects to what we talked about the Rihanna earlier, about the come up. And your time. So that was one answer. About your time, your time will come. But also, in that same breath, to aid to your time coming. Let's talk about that. I think that's what you're asking me about. So, I worked a job. I was in school. Worked a job, and did social media.
Period.
So it is very possible to work a job, to be in school, and to do what the fuck you want to do. That's very possible. It's just all about if you want to sleep, and if you want what you want, then you're worth it, right? So I knew what I wanted. I knew I didn't work at my shitty job for too much longer. I just wanted to use my job, and what I did was use my job as income to fund my career. So I would save up my money. I was a server, and I would save up my money. And being a server, you can make quick money. I can make $300 in a night, which is my shit. So I used to save up about $600-700 and then go buy a camera, and after that buy light, and then after that buy a microphone, and then take up time by time. Man, my injury, I didn't start making YouTube money until 2016. I was filming videos in 2014, 13, 14, and 15. 3 years straight of no money, of just doing it for fun, doing it for me, doing it for views, and I was getting views, just wasn't making the money yet. Also, because due to copyright, I was making reaction videos, and I was very uneducated about copyright and fair use, and I didn't know how to, make that kind of money or to make it an income thing. I just knew I was getting views and making funny shit on YouTube. Once I took the time to learn what the fuck is going on, how algorithm works, how copyright works, how everything, how I can make money. I started to make money on YouTube, and I was still working my job, by the way. Like I said, still working my job 3 years. And I made my first $1,000 from YouTube. And I quit my job.
Period.
I made $1,000 from YouTube, and I said, well, that's it for me. Because I was already making more money in 1 month than I did my whole you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, y'all bitches ain't paying me enough of this, because the next check was like $3,000, and I said, oh, bitch, good night. I'm out of this job. I am now a creator. But it took 3 years. It took 3 years. It took consistent work in real life and online. I was prompt on topics. I knew my filming angles. I knew how to edit. I knew to do my paper in the morning and edit at night. You know what I mean? I knew to go to class while I'm in class, while listening to the professor, editing a video. I've done it. To the point where I was getting 20,000 views, 10,000 views, and then next thing I know, people on campus like, oh my God, I love your videos. And I'm like, oh, bitch, y'all catch it on? Still working at Buffalo Wild Wings though. Still, and I didn't have no shame in that, because I knew it was a process. It was a time, and like I said, I was desperately had that time of, when is my time coming? But when you are really passionate about creating, your time will come regardless, because you're gonna put those hours in, you're gonna put that time in, you're gonna put the devotion in to make what your dreams come true. And you're going to do whatever you need to do to make that happen. So that's what I did, bitch. And that's how I made the transition from working a 9-to-5 to a full-time creator. Yeah, it's not easy, and you're going to feel broke at some points.
Okay.
When you make that transition, because being a creative is not a guaranteed job. It's getting up and having a schedule and knowing how many hours you're about to work this week. It's not that predictable. So just we're steady of that. Everybody can't handle that. That's why a lot of people don't be creatives full time, because it's not easy to, you know, stay clear in those waters of inconsistent income or uncertain income. And it's not easy to navigate through those waters. And once you find your space and you find, okay, yeah, you know what? Got it. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. It starts to flow. But it takes a minute. Give yourself some time to figure that shit out, bitch. And even when you think you know everything about it, you don't.
I'm weak.
So,
they never do.
Yeah, that's. I hope I helped. Trey, what do you feel about that?
I feel exactly like that. I had a thought, I lost it. To add to that, how passionate are you? How much do you love it? Like you said, one, are you willing to sacrifice sleep? Because that's just a given. But two, what pushes you? What drives you to create? Myself, I'm a very passionate person. When I want something,
I have to get it.
I must get it, and that's really just that. The fuck on that. There are no plan B.
There is no plan B.
There's no plan C.
No.
People ask me in college all the time, like, what if, XYZ doesn't kick out? I said it will.
It has to.
So where do we go from here?
Bitch, it literally has to.
What now? Very that. It has to happen because I won't give up.
But you have to have that spirit if you're going to do this.
You have to.
You have to have that spirit because people are going to talk to you. Well, bitch, you better have a plan D because...
Girl, fuck that. You stick to your plan D.
Yeah, bitch.
And you stay right there.
This is my plan.
I want to keep going, okay, baby?
Yeah.
But you have to... That passion is what fuels me. That love for what I do is what drives me. That's what's driven me forever since the beginning of time. If you can tap into that passion, if you can tap into remembering that you love it, everything else that is going to be difficult won't feel so difficult. So I'm the type of bitch that could be and have been broke doing what I do.
Absolutely.
Living out the car.
And don't give a fuck about it though, because I gotta work hard to get to the next point.
Yeah.
And I know I will.
Yeah.
I don't have a choice.
You be broke and do it.
Yeah. If you can feel like that, then you're destined.
You're literally you're fine.
Yeah. If you can be broke and enjoy what you do, because as long as you're still producing, baby, that shit gonna pay you back. That shit's going to pay you back soon. Always. But I also want to emphasize this. I feel like people don't talk about this. Make sure your passion makes sense. And let me say this, because there's a lot of motherfuckers that want to do this shit and they just take a swing at anything with no real plan. I don't like when people ask me, how do I do this? How do I do that? With like my job, and be like, well, I just want to do this because I saw X, Y, and Z, and I know I can. I don't know how to help you. So the people, I'm talking, this conversation is for the motherfuckers that's out there that has a plan, that has an executional plan, maybe not getting the spotlight they deserve due to X, Y, and Z, but like know what's going to happen. And because I know this plan is sickening, and I know what I can bring to the table. The motherfuckers out there that just want the clout, want the fame, want the money, want the notoriety, and just want to feel like somebody just makes you feel like a whole person, this ain't for you.
No.
I just want to preface that because I really get frustrated when bitches be like, well, I tried, and I look at their channel and it's like, well, what the fuck was you doing?
Where's the attempt?
You know, no shade, and you expected it to come to you. I'm just talking to those people. I'm just talking to the artists.
Virality overnight type shit.
Yikes!
It's just not realistic. It's just not how it works.
Don't do that to yourself.
Not how it
I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to the motherfuckers that live and breathe their passion, their creativity, their dream. Bitch, every day it's a stride to get to that. And all those people, and them people know what I'm talking about. Doesn't it eventually come back? It pays you back.
Always.
It literally
always.
I've never heard somebody that said, I want to be a photographer. And they worked their ass off since they was 14 to be a photographer. And by the time they hit an age, they do shooting for fucking Beyonce or something. And they go, yes, it happens like that. Because you put that much energy into the world. So that energy, it has no choice but to come back and help you and give you fucking hope. And that you could do something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yes, thank you for asking that question.
Yes. I want to leave you off on that question with I think about, so like there's certain places that, and I really love how this conversation ties into each other with Iggy.
Oh shit. Mm-hmm.
But there's so much that I as a creative want to do, and I've done so much. But when it comes to like my training, I'm a trained actor.
Come on now.
Acting is my passion. Obviously love writing, love making music, etc. But acting is she's my passion. She's number one. And I had to sit back and say, well, what are you doing to get you there? Yes, you've done XYZ in this space, but traditionally, this is a whole different venue. Mm-hmm. And I beat myself up over that for not doing enough in the traditional space. Mm-hmm. So I had to say, okay, wait, you've done so much in this space already, and that has gotten you to exactly where you are. You wouldn't be in the rooms that you're in had you not done this here. You wouldn't know these producers, these directors, these writers, these managers, these agents, etc. had you not done what you've done. Yeah. Sit back and think about it, because I would think, oh, I'm getting, I'm XYZ age. Because I was the bitch that wanted, growing up on stage and growing up in theater, growing up on camera, I was the bitch that wanted to be on Disney Channel at 12.
Oh, same.
So that's,
I was going to shoot a audition tape for all that when they used to do open casting.
I know that's right, period.
Yeah, that was me.
Period.
I took my grandma's camcorder and was like, bitch, I'm doing this.
I know that's right.
So yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's been forever. So, sitting back however many years later and saying, damn, but this is where I want to be. I had to think about the actors that inspire me that have come before me. Viola is one of my favorite actors. She didn't get her first film role until she was 28. And that don't nobody know about that.
Yeah.
The fans, have seen XYZ, but don't nobody know about that.
Yeah.
People didn't really start paying attention to Viola until maybe The Color The Color Purple.
Yeah.
Specifically, though, it was The Color Purple, right? Yeah. Specifically, though, How to Get Away with Murder. That's when people really got on board.
That was her moment.
And isn't that wild? Maybe has been working since she went to school for theater as well.
Look at that.
She's been working since the beginning.
Look at that.
Think about Taraji. Eyes didn't really get on her until Empire. She was, early 40s.
Yeah. And she's been working since the 90s.
Working since the fucking 90s. We don't think about how long it took these artists to get to where they are.
Come on now. But they didn't give up. They didn't
give up. Because that's not in the cards.
They wanted it.
This is mine, and that's that on that.
I mean, and that's what I'm saying. That spirit that you have, that shit can't stop you. Yeah. That shit can't defer you. That shit can't stop you, bitch. It will make people scared of you. And it's going to just let you know that people will feel intimidated.
Just let you know that.
Just let you know people will feel intimidated by you.
As they should be.
But they should be. And don't take that as like, oh, I don't want to be intimidated. No. Bitch, when you got passion and you got dreams, bitch, be intimidated because you can't come try me. Girl.
Well, yeah. That helps remembering like the people that have come before me that inspired me. Yeah. It took time. Yeah. It takes literally everyone time. Yeah. Anyone that blew up quick died quick.
Well, look at Lil Pump in 6ix9ine.
I'm not so.
I know you don't know, but I know.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Because then everybody, the little pop culture just said, "Yeah, bitch."
I'm weak. I know they did.
Yeah, because that was a time. That was a time in the culture.
I forgot about it.
I know.
Barely saw it exist.
And trust me. What's your shit? What's your client? Your client.
I wonder.
And thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And thank you. That was a really good question.
Don't forget to stop by the receptionist before you leave, before your bill adds up.
$1,300.
It's 13. Are we still discounting bitches?
16. It's gone up.
It's 16, and that'll be cash,
credit,
or money order.
What happened to cashier's check?
Girl, money order is immediately.
We accept ACH too.
That is very true.
Honestly,
a nasty wire.
I just started a Cash App yesterday.
I will take a nasty wire.
Venmo, PayPal.
See, now I don't like Cash App because somebody can come hack my shit.
No, I think they can send it over and then we can transfer it immediately.
So make sure you stop by the front desk. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next client.
Quite honestly, I don't know which one of these the motherfucking do. Can we? I don't think I like any of these.
Okay, well, I mean, you want to stop that?
Maybe we should, right?
I mean, that was a good one.
Actually, that was a long one.
Yeah. So y'all good?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we don't have a next client.
I'm weak. Actually, they went home.
So apparently, we spent too long on the first client, and they said, "Girl, Goodbye.
I hope they're okay.
I hope they're okay, though. But we wish everyone well.
They'll still be charged.
Yeah, they will.
I don't know who you were.
You will still be charged. For that booking fee. Thank you very much. You should have left.
$1,600.
It will be $17 now.
Damn.
Thank you so much for coming to Tired Ass Therapy. That'll be cash,
credit,
or money order,
or Cash App,
or ACH,
or Venmo.
Mm-hmm. And we will see you.
Or PayPal.
Whoa. Let's do this goddamn takeaway, bitch. What's the takeaway? What we taking away?
What are we also, before we take away,
what?
Tired Ass, we have this line that y'all need to know about. If you want some motherfucking help,
but don't leave voicemails just saying you love us. We love you too, bitch.
We love you too, but that's not what the line is for.
Can you vent to that voicemail so we can listen to it live?
I don't care what part 2 or part 3 you want to see of XYZ.
When you call us, just leave a voicemail and tell us what you want to know.
This line,
they leave
850.
Come on.
We tired.
Come on now.
It's for people who need help. Whose lives are in fucking shambles.
Bitch, they use that line as a motherfucking complaint line. Can y'all bitches go ahead and make... They said, bitch, I'm going to tell y'all what the fuck we really feel. We need X, Y, and Z. Can you release that shit, please? Thank you.
This is not customer service. We don't have customer care. Do you need...
Or do you really need help? Honey. Bitch, they use it as a customer service. Zach, the Tired Ass Entertainment. Imagine we actually had that on the voicemail. Welcome to the Tired Ass Entertainment, Tired Ass Podcast, customer service
We're supposed to.
That's actually kind of kind.
And will.
Are we taking away?
We're taking it the fuck away.
Let's take it the fuck away.
Oh my God.
All right, Trey.
Okay.
What you got to tell the girls to take away this time?
I have. It's so funny because I wrote this down, and I know I said in the first episode that I was going to be writing down all of my takeaways and stuff, and then I got here, first day of shooting, and was like, actually, I'm not going to read this script. So I've just been, playing it by whatever. Yeah. But Spirit did say, it was this morning.
Oh.
Yeah, it was this morning. Wait, you need to say this. And it's funny how it relates to this episode. We spend so much time trying to find moments. Not trying to find moments. Trying to find the meaning of life. Like, what's my purpose? What am I here for? And not enough time trying to find the meaning of moments. Like you said earlier, you're waiting for, when is my time? When's my time coming, etc. This is your time. You're already in a time. What about this time? What are you learning? What lessons are you supposed to be learning? What seeds are you supposed to be planting in this chapter?
Trey.
We spend so much time, and I know I used to spend so much time, like, what is my purpose? And realize, shout out to Kathy, like, there are so many things that I've missed. There's so many moments that that flew by because I didn't take the time to appreciate that. I'm so busy. Ooh, and Scorpio, we're good for it. So quick to move forward. So quick to, we live in the future. So quick to, this is what I want, and nothing else matters until I get that. And then I get that, and then I've already moved on to the next thing. And didn't sit and process while I was in whatever moment, like, wait, this moment is quite sickening too. Oh yeah, that's gonna be cunt right up there. But right here, this is cunt too. Even if it ain't cunt, even if it's horrible, this is a moment I need to live in this.
Living for.
Yeah, find the meaning of the moment. There's no, you're going to kill yourself trying to find the meaning of life, of this life,
bitch.
And everything changes. Do it right here, right now.
God damn.
Everything changes.
Because you're talking to me.
Listen, I'm weak as fuck. I'm weak.
Because I live in the future.
Weak. I know.
And I'm going to piggyback off of that. Bitch, that's a good one. I live in the future. I don't. And I think for me, I live in the future because my past was so shitty. And my current is the future I already dreamt. Oof, that makes sense. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense. I'm going to shoot you when we leave here. I won't do it on camera. Then they can convict me.
Listen.
I'm going to shoot you after we fucking leave here.
Listen,
You ate that up.
Yeah, no, because that's why my current, it was a future already, oh no. It was a
It's with the wig and the glasses. Oh no. Side pony.
I dreamed of this future, right? Already. So the current that I'm in, that was something I already dreamed about. So I'm already thinking about the next current. And that's why I remember I called you earlier and said, I think I bit off more than I could chew. Remember I said that this morning? It just happened. Because I had to be transparent with you. Like I said, I thought that I was ready for that big boy moment where it's like, oh, my bitch is about to make it. We about to do this, bitch. I can afford X, Y, and Z. And da-da-da. Nope. Nope. Because, like I said, I live in the future. This show's already huge.
Yeah, literally, we've already sold it to.
I'm already, you know what I mean? And so I try to approach you and this as that. Like, bitch, so this is what we're doing, you know? Because that's what we're worth. Yeah. And even more than that. Yeah. But I had to step back and realize, like, and that's what I said, you're talking to me. You have to live in that moment. The moment is not, bitch, you ain't there yet. You ain't there yet. And you will get, that don't mean you won't get there.
Because you will be.
You know what I mean? Because you will be. But take your time, mama. Take the time. Take those necessary steps and be honest with those around you. Because they don't understand. Even when you think they won't, they don't understand.
I was just about to say, in the meantime, you're experiencing it with people, too. You're not doing it by yourself.
No.
You're experiencing these moments with
I'm
other
doing
people
it with people that
and care about
they
you.
need you to be honest with them so they can know how to move they shit, too. And I said, you know what? I don't have to be afraid anymore. Oof, y'all not ready for this. I don't have to be afraid anymore to acknowledge my current, to live and make mistakes in my current, and also allow myself to make mistakes in my current. As long as it doesn't be a repeated mistake or a pattern.
Listen, we don't do that.
As long as it's a mistake that's like, you know what? Okay, I learned from that. And that's, even making this podcast has been the most, I've learned so much more about myself. I've learned so much about myself as a creator, as a businessman, what to do, what not to do. Instead of thinking in the future and already, because it's almost like a crutch to live in the future. You know, it's almost like I don't have to focus about what's happening now because, you know what I mean? And you become unrealistic, and then it can hurt people in your current. And so, what a beautiful point. And I learned that it's okay to fuck up in your current. And and your future will stay the future that you want, even if you fuck up on your current. Long as you don't, like I said, don't make it a pattern, or it's something that can't be redone, or something you can't learn from. Long as it's mistakes that you can learn from to progress, then maybe, bitch, that motherfucking mistake was needed. Maybe it was part of the journey.
Needed. I say that all the time. Every good thing that I've had came from something.
It was part of the fucking journey. It was a part of the fucking journey, bitch. And that's what you needed. Yeah. And I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. Like I told you, I've been grateful to have people like you in my life that's patient. Like people like Madison that reassure me every time. Bitch, we're all in this together. Bitch, it's okay. We're in this together, bitch. You just gotta tell us. Just be open. Just let me know. It's okay to fuck up. It's okay. Look, it's okay to trip, but as long as you don't fall. And if you do fall, we're here to pick you up. And I never had that outside of family. You know what I mean? And I think that's why I live so far in the future, because I didn't expect to, even in my relationship, I almost pushed him completely away due to old traumas of another person that did the same thing similar to me. I almost pushed him away due to, I saw similarities and I thought I was in the same situation. And instead of talking about it, I reacted. And I'm like, no, bitch, let's talk about it. Let me sit down and talk about it, because I'm already thinking, oh, this is already over. I'm living in the future. This is already over. This is already done. This is the same shit as my past. I won't allow it. I want to fucking allow it. And that's not right to the people that really try to give a fuck about you.
Now them bitches that don't.
That's
exactly the energy you carry.
Listen.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying the bitches like that's back to like that whole last episode about start with a P.
Potential.
Potential. Why can't I get that out? Summer Walker, help me. You got potential. Help me out, bitch. You got please. So that's I had to realize that it's okay to talk. It's okay to express when the people that really care about you, to express that, hey, I'm struggling. Hey, I don't know if I'm unsure about the way you treat me. Even the people that love you, you have to sometimes rectify them. Like, hey, I don't know if I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that. And the people that love you will make that change swiftly.
Yeah.
Oh, bitch, okay, say less. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry as fuck. Wait a minute. Because they value your relationship. They value you. And those are the people you adjust for. Those are the people you see the potential for. Those are the people you know? So those are the people to live in the current with. Those are the people to stay in that current. So that's a good point, bitch. Thank you.
Of course, thank you.
Bitch, that was kind.
That was fucking kind.
You made that the fuck up, actually.
I stand, because so many people really do live in the fucking...
Listen.
In the fucking future.
Bitch.
And I'm good for it.
I'm good for
There's
it.
So much happening right now. And then you end up getting to the future, and you end up in toxic cycles.
Uh-oh.
Because there was shit you were supposed to be learning in your current,
Bitch.
but you was ignoring living in the future.
Twitch.
Living it.
Motherfucker, right? This is World War 6.
Nicki, we love you.
I'm so sorry. I gotta stop referencing Nicki on every episode. Jesus.
We love you.
We have to stand.
I don't know. It's something about that fucking interview with Joe. Really,
I'm telling you, it made me really fall in love with her.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it made me really. And you know, me and Nicki had a rough past. I am really, really in love with her right now. Like, I'm obsessed with her. Like, I'm like,
proud.
bitch, I will punch you in the face. Not really. I will punch you in the whole face, bitch. You ate this the fuck up. Oh, bitch. It's the showing black women taking care of their fucking mental. Oh, I have to stand. I'm sorry.
It's beautiful.
Tired Ass Podcast, Trey, goddamn.
It's beautiful, yeah.
Wow, we're halfway through the season.
We are.
We're over halfway through the season.
halfway.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody just got pissed.
It's okay.
It's okay, baby.
We'll be back.
Trust me. Wow. Thank you so much, Trey.
Thank you.
Wow. Bitch, I hope you guys enjoyed this motherfucking episode. Bitch! Let us know in the comments below what you guys think about taking your time, when your time will come, dealing with anxiety and depression. And also, how the fuck you live in the future or the current or your past, because I bet you're living there too. Bitch, give us comments below. Let us have a conversation. Let's talk. I want to hear what you have to say. If you made it to the end of this whole entire podcast, let us know in the comments below also, bitch. Actually, I really want to know. Just like, leave what should they leave? What should they say if they made it to the end?
Potential.
Oh, the word I can't fucking remember. Potential.
Say potential.
Say potential.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Saying to someone, Walker, you got potential. You got. Say that. Just say that. you got potential. Everybody gonna be confused. What the fuck y'all talking about? Yeah. Oh, we love you so much. And I am Zach.
And I am Trey.
And we will catch you bitches in the next one.
Both of us go.
But when is my time coming, y'all?
When is my time coming?
When we play heads up teams.
Yeah.
Oh, huh?
When we play heads up teams.
Oh yeah. Oh, when we play heads up teams, that's really gonna eat. Fuck.
When is my time coming?
We hopping right into it.
Oh, I
like
thought
that.
you were asking that.
I was.
I'm screaming.
Madison thought Selena was saying, so yeah, where my time is coming, bitch.
She said,
I love Madison in the corner. Well, baby, I love Madison. Oh, baby, a producer though. Well, baby, when we do the episode with heads up teams, oh, we love a producer, bitch.
That's when it's coming.
Just, baby,
Hold on.
Your time is coming. When we do heads up teams, it's already written down in the books.
What?
I hate you.
What?
I hate you.
You want to fight me?
Yeah, kinda.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Oh god,
This is cute.
it is cute. Yeah, we're styling ourselves. Yeah. We put a lot of looks into Dr. Tired Ass, you know?
Honestly, I call it a budget.
Okay.
Can we please bring these goddamn blazers in?
Let's bring these fucking blazers in.
Oh,
That was
Lord.
fun.
That
was good.
That was too fucking sickening.
But that bitch just really wanted to shock us.
I think she just wanted to shock us.
I think so.
Cause bitch.
Well, granted, you was lying.
Oh yeah.